Hey, what's up, guys? I'm your host, Tyler, and this is King of the Hill.
Alright guys, here we are with episode 2 of King of the Hill, at least this year, and here I am challenging up against, where is it? It'll show up eventually, I'm pretty sure it's Monkey 101 BTD. And this is me challenging up this time. It's not someone challenging me for my position, but I'm going for position something like 23 or 24, somewhere in the 20s. So that's like kind of a huge leap for me, because currently I'm at like 33. So basically I'm challenging 10 spots up, because that's as high as I can go with the rank right now. So this guy is at least ranked 10 ranks ahead of me. So that makes him at least a bit of a better player, which should make for a bit more of an exciting series, just a little bit. Maybe I feel I should have sped up these videos just a bit more, but hey, I can always take this time to talk about strategy and other kind of random King of the Hill things. That's for sure. So anyways, we're doing Zen, because that's always the first map, and I'm just kind of rolling with the old bomb and ninja strategy, and I want to say it's been getting a lot more inconsistent than when I started. And it's kind of odd because people have been sending pinks all along, but now more than recently, it just seems to leak a bit more. So yeah, one life there, you know, just kind of adds up. Hopefully not many here. Maybe it's my placement of the bomb that's doing it. Maybe I could change that up, but I'm not exactly sure what's causing it to leak now more than ever. Maybe they're just sending more pinks, that's what's doing it. Otherwise, I can't imagine what it could be. But regardless, I'm trying to harass Monkey 101 BTD as well. I don't want to say that the whole time, I'm just going to say Monkey. I think that's understandable enough. Yeah, so I'm trying to harass him, but he's actually defending pretty well. Because he is, one, retargeting his mortar to catch the pinks. And two, he did upgrade to attack sprayer pretty early on, so I couldn't actually catch him with like a timing rush. He just kind of played it safe. And I realized early on that this is one of the players who will just play it safe. I can't really catch off guard with some sort of rush. But on the bright side, he isn't that aggressive then. However, upgrading to the Ring of Fire really cost him. He's down to 99 lives, which is great, which means he's in ceramic range. And for those who don't know, ceramic range is about 104 lives or less, which is basically the amount of lives you would lose if a whole ceramic goes through, which is very possible in round 15 if you just get unlucky. So there's always the possibility of using that to win, or using a camo ceramic to sneak by as more defense, and all you need is one to get through in order to win. So it's a very tricky thing. The thing is, a ceramic will do 104 lives regardless of the health of the ceramic, which is odd. Anyways, here's some reroll blacks, which I think, you know what, maybe that's just what cost me a lot of that. That cost me a lot of lives. What am I at? 93. I actually have to zoom into the computer so I can see what's up. And that's it's pretty bad. He's at 93 as well, so that's why he's asking for a draw. But maybe I should, I'm not sure if I should have gone for a ninja instead of that attack. I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad he didn't harass that much. So, just to think, like, if he sent way more of those, I would be in deep shit right about now. Like, see, another bomb whiff. I think, like, the bomb whiffs are the main downfall of this strategy, so I'm probably gonna have to change it up sometime soon. Gonna have to do some practice with Spelling Police in order to fix my shit. Anyways, though, bunch more lives leaking on my part, some on his part. I don't know who leaked more. Oh my god, we leaked the exact same. We're still both at 80 freaking 7. The hell is this? Anyways, though, I'm playing it super lazy. He has 3 2-0 farms right now, so that's 6 1-0s. So he's going pretty crazy. He could send a pretty hefty rush. Right now, I'm just kind of holding on to Ring of Fire. Maybe he's going to rush, maybe not. I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm just leaking anyways, so might as well just freaking get it. Yeah, the Ring of Fire actually sucks against the AI path. That's where most of the leaks will be, at least for both of us. But anyways, now, here's the action round. Round 15 coming up, especially on Zen Garden, where it's just so short. You better be getting all those ninjas, otherwise you're just freaking dead. You're dead, man. So anyways, I'm doing a little bit of a combo rush. I'm doing regrow leads into ceramics, forcing him to sell a few farms. He's trying to get a bunch of ninjas in the back, just kind of defend this stuff. I'm just going with a bunch of ceramics right now. He is losing some lives, which looks really great, actually. And if you notice, he actually has a 1-3 mortar right now, so he hasn't upgraded that fully, but now he's sending regrow ceramics against me. That cost a few lives. That first ceramic hurt a lot. The subsequent ones weren't so bad, but this is unfortunate. But you can see I'm camo checked right now. I'm just going ham on camo ceramics and hope the mortar will miss one. It looks like it did. One got through. Oh, but that is game right there. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. I don't know why he was on home screen. I think I was like so excited. I literally clicked victory or like okay after on the victory screen, whatever it says, like right away. I'm like, holy shit. But if you didn't notice, that was a victory. You can probably go back and like try to pause on the screen. Cue the one guy with the Photoshop picture of a defeat screen. Totally gonna happen. I don't know if I was actually gonna lose that game. He wasn't sending like that much more. Maybe I would have leaked like 20 more lives and it would have been like super close. But the camo ceramic was really nice. On my screen, it looked like the ninja barely distracted in time, but his not so much because the ninja's distractibility is kind of based on randomness. I'm not exactly the biggest fan. So anyways, though, that was game 1 out of the way after all that blabbering. I think you guys got the point. Upgrade your freaking mortars. I should probably start doing that too. Well, or at least I should like be prepared for camo ceramics. I gotta like retarget my mortar because that's like the only way I can get by with a 1-3 mortar. Greed can sometimes hurt you. Anyways, though, Monkey decided to choose the what's this called? Ice Flow. Ice Flow is a map, which is very intriguing. I'm not quite sure how easy it is to defend late game. I imagine it could be kind of difficult. But anyways, he's leaked 2 lives early on, which really hurts. And he's trying to harass me now with some pinks, doing a little bit of targeting and micro to save my ass, and looks like that's working out okay. I'm doing a little bit of layering right now, but 2 grape shot boats are generally enough. The only time that pinks might cause a bit of havoc is if they're layered with the natural balloons too. Something I noticed is that the first boat, my boat like near the front of the eco bath, I actually don't like the position. I like Monkey's positions a little better. You see where I'm placing the boat right now? You actually want to put the boats like right about there. That's usually a lot better, at least something I found out. But more importantly, the front boat should definitely be on strong, just to help out a lot against pinks. Anyways, I'm going for a little bit of pink harassment now. Sadly, the timing was off though, so I couldn't get that many lives. I'm still continuing with the harassment though, with blacks and stuff. He's doing some green and pink layering, but that ain't doing much. Grape shot boats are really good, but somehow Monkey continues to leak. He's at 144, 142. Oh my gosh, whoa, that's just a bunch of huge lives there. I just sent some black balloons, followed like green balloons, and that hurt a ton. Oh my gosh, it's still coming. As I speak, he just continues to lose lives. I'm still at 150, so that is really unfortunate for him. 92 freaking lives for round 7. Basically, he has to rush me now, otherwise it's game over. There's almost no reason for me to rush him because I'm up on lives, and I'm fairly certain I can defend, but I actually don't know how certain I am, like against COMGs late game. That might be a little tough. Despite having ninja ability and boat pull, it's not the best. Anyways, though, I'm just kind of playing it lazy right about now with the Bernie stuff in the mortar. I could get it at any time, but I'm choosing not to for some reason. He's only sending reds. He's trying for a Simuel Rush, but really a 0-1 mortar is all I need right now. Maybe he could do some crazy layering, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I'm kind of constantly microing my mortar, which is actually pretty important. The main reason why the mortar tower is so good is, well, not just because camo, but you can, like, it basically has infinite range if you know what you're doing. And very selective range too. It doesn't have like derpy targeting that actually misses pretty frequently. So you will notice we are going the exact same strategy, give or take. We both have attack shitter, and I assume his last tower is the ninja. Note that his mortar is 1-3 and in a kind of bad spot for a 1-3 mortar right about now. So you never know if something could come of that. Like, that's a fantastic spot for a 2-3 mortar, but when his blasts aren't big enough, who knows. Anyways, he's now sending me some rainbow balloons, which is like what you call mean economy. It still gets some like normal income, but it would cause me to leak if I'm being lazy. Good thing I got the Ring of Fire, so I'm a lot safer. He did that too, and really all you need is 3 grape shot boats if you want to take out ceramics. At least that's good enough for me. I'm doing a lot more mortar micro. Maybe I could tease him into sending some pinks. I actually haven't even upgraded my mortar. He did. I think he finally upgraded to bigger blast. I'm just kind of sitting there. No, never mind. My blasts look bigger. It's hard to judge from here. I haven't selected it in the past 30 seconds. So I'm trying to be a little okay over here. In the meantime, I just want to kind of talk about like meta King of Hill stuff. Of course, ever since I made that last video, we got a bunch of requests to play. Of course, none that I followed up on because I've just been busy and actually haven't had time for battles. So hopefully by challenging me, you understand that you probably put on some sort of wait list. If I actually bothered to make a wait list. Yeah, I kind of just forgot who all challenged me originally. So like there was a bunch of people who messaged me on Skype, and I just kind of ignored that because I was busy. And then I got a shit ton of other messages on Skype, probably because live stream or some other reasons. Yeah, just a bunch of different stuff going on. So if I didn't respond to your challenge request, sorry, but you probably are going to have to resend it. And don't even have expectations for replay you, because I don't even have, like, infinite time. But anyways, here comes the rush. That was, like, perfect timing. Here comes a big mob. He is sending another mob, coming with a bunch of Rigor Rainbows. Rigor Ceramics, he's going layering like crazy. I got retarget my mortar down here, getting most of those. Some Camo Balloons, too, and those all got taken down, only leaking some lives. He still has less lives than me. And what's crazy, I was trying to save up for a Destroyer all this time. I finally got that. Now I'm just sending a Moab at him. He'd probably take that down, but I'm just going to send a few more mobs. I'm like, okay, I should probably kill him right now, because it's technically not over yet. I mean, he still has some defense, but he's leaking even more and more just to my normal ceramics. He has to keep maelstroming these, and he's just going to keep losing lives, and this Moab is going to run right through his defense. GG there. So on the Ice Flow map, that went pretty decently for me. Kind of sloppy on my part, but with more practice, I could probably be even better at Ice Flow. I'm just happy he wasn't that aggressive. So anyways, now that Monkey's won, lost, he gets to choose the next map. And I'm up in the series 2-0, so all I need to do is win on, like, a game here, and I would take the series in a big sweep. Who knows? Yeah, let's definitely see how this goes. I'm surprised he's choosing his map, because I'm like, hey, I got Thorn Monkeys, I can defend ceramics. Dark Monkeys are great against ceramics, right? So we'll see how that goes. Definitely doing a bunch of layering and harassing early on, just trying to get as many lives as possible, because really round 15 is my big win condition. That is the go big or go home moment. If you don't win on round 15 with this strategy, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've legit never been past round 15 with this loadout. And it's like, yeah, Dark Monkeys are great on round 15, but if you want them to be effective late game, you better have a lot of money for Super Funky Man Club. Or even especially with the Juggernaut. So it's going to be kind of tough. Sending some pink balloon stuff that's clearly not working out, but I'm just going for a bunch of layering. That seems like it might hurt him a bit, but his layering's hurting me a bit too, because I'm being really, really greedy with my ninja. Not upgrading to 2-1, I'm just kind of sitting at 1-1. But who really cares? I mean, yeah, life goes by here or there, but I'm still harassing him, and that's all that matters in the end. Yeah, I mean, look at all his lives going through. Those can be easily prevented if I just upgrade the freaking ninja. Yeah, just like that, honestly. And I don't think, yeah, I didn't even miss a beat in the harassments, which is nice. Unfortunately, he still has more lives than me, which is crazy. But if I keep up with this harassing, he will eventually leave more. I actually don't like his ninja spot, at least for early game. I know it's better against ceramics and stuff. Actually, it might be. It's hard to say. It's probably better against ceramics, but early game, it seems to leak a little bit more. Anyways, now I'm going for some round 6 harassment. It's just crucial you do that. I just have this other random pink tack shooter, but I'm like, he's not sending any balloons at all. I don't even need to upgrade that. That does mean I get to spend more on eco, but it also means I have to be more careful, because, well, I got to afford the Ring of Fire. Can't let that go pretty terribly, and I can't, like, overspend money, so I'm just going to send a few blacks now in hopes for harassment, but his tack shooters seem to have it covered. Strangely enough, he's still leaking lives. It's a game of lives, especially on these short maps. I know it's a game of lives on long maps, because, like, whoever defends better will win. Anyways, though, here comes some freaking white balloons, which clearly I cannot defend. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say this is a bad ninja spot, at least on my part. But clearly, these aren't going to fully pop the white balloons, if you can't tell. I even have it on strong, which is terrible, because if I have it in first, it's just going to aim at the AI path and screw me over. Like, look how many lives I'm leaking to that. If I want to defend, I think I would need a 3-0 ninja. I'm thinking, though, the better idea for the ninja would have had it be, like, super close to the Ring of Fire, like, even in front, or, like, the very front of the map. You know, where the player sent balloons come in. That spot is just clearly not good. And now he's going for some friggin' rigorous zebras for more harassment. Good thing I have Bernie stuff on the mortar and I can kind of retarget it, but jeez, that would have hurt a lot otherwise. Rigor Rainbows would suck quite a bit too. Maybe I should be going for a little bit of mean economy, because right now his mortar's only at 1-3. I think just sending some plain rainbows would hurt him a bit. I'm just kind of watching out for any Rigor Rainbow sends. Gotta be careful of that stuff. Yeah, I definitely have to be careful of those. I mean, if he sends a huge ass farm rush, my Ring of Fire would definitely get overwhelmed eventually, so I would need those Juggernauts. Doesn't look like he's doing it, so I'm just going to kind of save myself against ceramics. They're my main ceramic defense, because I just don't trust the ninja. Like, seriously, I don't like randomness. It hurts me every time. anyone in my family is just terrible at the lottery. But anyways, looks like Monkey's doing pretty decent against those. Oh no, he actually leaked lives. Although on my screen it showed like he did okay, he still leaked a couple lives. Probably Ninja's distraction screw him over. But he didn't exactly lose. As a matter of fact, I still have less lives than he does. Which is pretty awful. All that Rigoro White harassing really did me over, that's for sure. I'm just sitting with a second Dart Monkey now. I mean, I really just can't do anything. I'm trying to get a bit more income, but I'm still actually kind of vulnerable, at least to Rigoro or regular ceramics even at this point. So I'm just sending a few pinks, which is not good. Probably means I need to change some things. Anyways, here comes some freaking ceramics. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah, gotta get the freaking tag sprayer up. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I was very vulnerable. He's going for way more rushing now in hope to make it work, but that was actually wasted money. He's in the 7 lives. I mean, he's doing a lot better overall. He has farms too, so he's actually kind of set late game, but I'm gonna decide to send a mob at him. Very stupidly, because I realized he's sending one at me as well, and he's just trying to kill it off as much as possible. I'm like, I'm just gonna sell all this. I'm gonna get the ninja ability. It's just slow things down. And I'm just going to kind of try to defend in hopes that he can't defend. But clearly, that is not the freaking case. I'm just trying to buy a crap ton of ninjas right about now. Gotta like sell all these. Gotta hopefully beat the ceramics, but that is not going to be the case. Taking down that game, 2-1. But luckily, I'm still up in the series, and now I get to choose the map. So that was a very rough game all around. Definitely going to have to change up that strategy. I mean, Dart Monkeys did me no good. Not even against the ceramics, because I was just being kind of stupid with the juggernauts, but it makes the series all that exciting, right? What's a 3-0 sweep if it's like just easy games every time, right? I'm sure there's some of the viewers out there who's like, oh, Tyler, you lose, dislike, even though it's like 1 game out of a series of at most 5 games. Granted, I still will be uploading my losses to this channel. This is totally not a spoiler, totally, yeah. Yeah, I will do that, like, regardless, just assuming it's not, is it like a legit series, and is actually someone I'm supposed to play. But anyways, cards. Why am I choosing cards? I thought I was good at cards, but clearly I'm leaking lives. I think I was just being lazy all the way through. I think I might actually leak some more lives. Yeah, a second life there. 2 lives down for me. That is actually really not good. Cards, especially when I'm going eco, is a map of lives. That's for sure. If you can defend no lives lost on cards, you are pretty much freaking set. On the right side though, I got these ninjas helping me out quite a bit. His pinks aren't going to do anything to me, but my pinks are actually doing some stuff to him because he is going farms, which is really nice. But yeah, I think you guys, like, if I just had any advice for those people who just dislike based on whether the person win or loses, it's don't just like rate based on the quality of like the video. If you seriously want to just watch someone win all the time, I don't even know who I'd tell you watch. That's just dumb. That's all I gotta say. If you want to watch someone win all the time, just get good at battles and start playing quick battles. You will watch yourself win every single time. Simple as that, right? But anyways, that apologeticness out of the way, we have to focus on cards, and Monkey BTD is down to 133 lives. That ain't too bad at all, especially considering I can do a lot of harassing with blacks right now. 2 reds and a black, followed by a bunch of greens. That's usually pretty good. Blues actually might work even better, because they'll layer a bit better with the blacks. But anyways, these black balloons are actually hurting quite a bit. I see him leaking. I don't know if he's actually leaking, but now it looks like his ninja's just missing like crazy, and it might cause him to lose a few lives here. He's not even sending anything against me. He's just kind of focusing on his farms, which is really nice, because I can just afford to be aggressive then. Now I can just do some regular blacks and yellows. Don't even need to check Regro if I want to harass. I'm still getting full eco, but he's losing a bunch of lives, which is awesome. 111 lives already, and he's being forced to buy more ninjas, which is great, because he's not spending that money on farms. He's upgrading his ninjas too. He's got to get all that stuff going for him, otherwise he's just going to have a problem. Round 97 lives. He's within ceramic range now, and I have to watch out for Regro leads myself, so I'm going to get that Bernie stuff mortar up. So I'm going to be sending a few things, and now I'm switching over to normal leads. Also, I might be leaking a bit to these black balloons because my ninjas did some quality missing. Surprisingly, not that much though. Only 2 lives, and that was just due to me being careless. Now we're doing some zebras in here for even more harassing. Zebras still give normal income, which is incredible. I got my tax shooter, could be a ring of fire anytime, and now I'm sending rainbows. Oh man, he actually has to get like a second bomb if he wants to be okay at all. I do have to be careful though, especially against the Regal Rainbow Rush. I have to watch out for that. He's sending me just some regular rainbows. Okay, I guess I just got a ring of fire. NBD. I didn't think I had money for that, but who would have thunk? Anyways, now he has 2 cluster bombs, just out of total fear of me being an ass with eco, which is awesome. He does not have that many farms, at least compared to some others, so now I can kind of just eco in peace with my 804. I see he's going for some combo rush here. Ninjas and Ring of Fire should be able to defeat most of it. Most? Okay, I guess I leaked 5 lives from that, which still is not that bad at all. He is still sending way more, and note that this rush does not really give him much eco at all. He's sending some camo ceramics now. He's trying to exploit the fact my mortar is friggin' 1-3, but I'm doing some nice targeting here, causing the defense to do decently, only limiting my lives lost to like 20. Although it should be 0, and it should have been 0 if I actually upgraded my mortar, but who cares? I got a lot of eco. I got 1056 economy, which is really nice. I could probably defend any rush, hopefully. I think a Moab would be kind of tough right around now, because I got to get the Moab, but then I got to get like a Balloon Jitsu as well for the ceramics. And that sure as hell ain't easy. But we're going to try. I'm still sending out a Moab against him though, because I have a feeling he's going to divert some money to a Moab against me, and he has like no Moab defense right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to layer this with some ceramics. For some reason, I'm just going all in right now. Let's sell the Moab Mar. Let's just go ham on ceramics. And in fact, he is sending me a Moab. He got a Moab Mar. He's trying to get a ninja ability, but there's just so much running through his defense right now. I'm like, oh shit, the Moab could kill me, but luckily he dies first. And that is GG. I don't know if he would have survived even if he had 150 lives, but that was pretty crazy. I don't know what would have been the right play there, though. I had a lot of money overall. Maybe I could have defended. I don't know. I'm always like leery that the randomness might screw me over and I might just leak a few lives to ceramics, because Moabs and cars are actually pretty deadly. Good game though, good game. Monkey 101 BTD. That is a 3-1 series victory for me, and I get to move on to rank to 23, 24, whatever the hell he was. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thanks I guess for watching. I don't really have much more to say there, except it's going to be hard to be playing King of the Hill matches with all you guys, especially if I can tell that some of you are joining just literally to play with me and that's it. If you're going to join, try to get King. That's really all I gotta say. Yeah. So thanks for you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next King of the Hill episode.